be showing the extract and load functionality within Compuware's Topaz for enterprise data. Preparing data for testing is something developers and test engineers do on a regular basis. Topaz for enterprise data can make that process easier. We are going to start today by defining a related extract specification and requesting that sensitive data be masked using privacy rules which have been defined by the privacy administrator. We will then go on to load the masked data into my test environment. On the left-hand side of the screen is the File 8 Explorer view. This view allows you to easily navigate the different types of specifications stored in your repository. As you can see, I have several extract and load specifications already defined. I started a new extract specification for us to work with, so I will just double-click to open that specification. We will start by specifying the driving table or starting point for the extract. We have selected the employee table. At the bottom of the screen, I have also specified the location where my extract files are to be written. Looking at the Objects tab and the Visualization tab, we can see that at this point, there is only one table in my extract. Since we want to extract the employee table and all of the related tables, we are going to select the option to use referential integrity and then request relationship discovery. Now, when we view the objects in the extract, there are 6 objects. And in the Visualizer tab, we can see the relationships between the tables. Next, we will go to the Data Privacy tab to select the location of our data privacy rules. First, we choose the Data Privacy Rules repository and then select the project which was provided by the Data Privacy Administrator. This project contains the masking rules. Now, rather than running this specification, I will show you the results from a previous execution. When we view the report, we see that 197 rows were extracted. The data privacy report shows that the employee number was disguised in the employee table. This is what I would have expected. When I defined the data privacy project, I identified that any column named employee number was to be identified as an employee number and masked. But we also see that in the department table that the manager number column was disguised. And we see that in the project table that the responsible employee column was disguised. Neither the manager number nor responsible employee columns were identified as being employee numbers. These columns were disguised because they were related to the employee number column, which was disguised. This is a very important point and is an example of how the integrity of the related thread is maintained during disguise. I have already started a load request that we will work from. We start each load request by locating the data to be loaded. I am going to select the extract we ran earlier for the SQL Server data. The next thing we must do is choose a target database for the load. I am going to load to a SQL Server database on the machine where I am running. In the Objects tab, we see a list of tables to be loaded. The alert icons tell me the table does not exist in the target environment. We extracted data from the FB schema, but in my target database. I want to load the IAF schema, so I just changed the schema. And now the tables exist. The Field Mapping tab is used to map fields from the source to the target. The same ability to use expressions that is used in data privacy is available during column mapping. The DDL tab allows you to see the DDL that will be used for the table, index, and constraint creation. Again, we are going to look at the results from a previous execution. In the report, you see that my objects were created and data loaded. Thanks for joining me today. I think you will find Topaz for Enterprise Data to be very useful in creating related sets on referentially intact data.